What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, thank y'all so much for helping us get here to 1,000 subscribers. I really truly appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously, none of this could be possible without you all. I started this channel, I started getting serious with this channel in hopes of just being able to provide people with just straight up some fairly unbiased, well, as unbiased as possible comparisons on gear. And so far, I consider this response to be immense, and I really appreciate it. I hope to continue making content that you guys want to see, continue running giveaways as possible, and all that sort of stuff. I really appreciate you all for it. So in celebration of us hitting 1,000 subscribers, I want to go ahead and lift the veil off. I've been kind of being a little cryptic about some of the things that are coming up for the channel, but I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about that right now. So I'm going to rattle off as much as I can remember in terms of the kind of bigger things that are coming for the channel. I'll start with the smaller things as it's right in front of me. So I have an actual SM57 on the way. Whenever I've done videos miking up my cab, I'm using this super cheap PGA, what is it, PGA 40 something, PGA 48. It's a vocal mic, but it's worked perfectly fine for miking up my cab. But at this point, I'm getting an SM57 because, I mean, that's what folks use in the industry. So I want to I want to make sure that miking up the cab is a option that makes sense in terms of y'all understanding what a piece of gear will sound like when mic'd up with the SM57, because that's pretty much the standard these days. Today I just went and picked my Randall Satan back up from Big Crunch in Baltimore. Like I said, I bought one of those ones that was when I bought it brand new, but it showed up with the clean channel being non-functional. I found out why. It was a very small issue, but basically one of the FETs, if you're a little technical, you'll know what I'm talking about, was burned out on the clean channel, and it was a $2 part that they had to replace, and it was pretty easy to do. And now that amp works beautifully and it sounds great. So just thinking about the Satan. So as I said, I'm probably about to trade my Helix LT for a Randall Thrasher. That will be probably this next weekend coming up, because I do want to be able to do a comparison between the Satan 50 and the Thrasher. Unfortunately, it's a Thrasher 120, so there's going to be some difference just by the fact that it's a 120 versus a 50. But at the same time, I'm still pretty excited to get my hands on the Thrasher and compare those two amps. I'd always been interested in the Thrasher in the first place, since they say that that's the one that's supposed to be closer to the Natas, and I really like the Neuro DSP NTS plugin. Maybe I'll compare the NTS and the Thrasher as well if you guys want to hear that. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, the Helix should be out of here within sometime next weekend to trade for that Thrasher. But between now and then, I do want to kind of go ahead and start doing pretty much what's going to be like a preview of Helix, my take on the Helix versus the Axe-Fx, obviously focused on the metal amps and the high gain stuff, because that's what I care about and that's what I know. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do some of that tomorrow. So I've only played with my Axe-Fx into my 44 Magnum and through my Mission cab, which is a cab that's designed for modelers in the first place, although I can use it with regular amps. I'm really enjoying the sounds I'm getting out of it, like a heck of a lot. I haven't actually pulled out my LT to go ahead and compare them myself yet, and I think that when I do, I'm going to go ahead and just mic up my cab and just give you guys let you guys get a pretty raw take at a comparison of some of the amps across the LT and the Axe-Fx. I'm looking forward to doing that. What else? Oh yeah, so like I said, I am going to probably get either the HX Stomp or the Pod Go at some point. I'm not ready to fully let go of what the sounds that the Helix can provide for me. the LT is more than I need at this point. I really just need access to the amp modeling. So getting either the Pod Go or the HX Stomp will still let me have access to that. So that will be coming at some point. So the next big thing that you guys should see from me is a video on the Armored Amplification Sabo 50. If you follow Luis Torres, which you should, you will have just seen quite a few videos on that amp from this up-and-coming company, Armored Amplification, ran by Mr. James Hudman, who is a Air Force, who's in the Air Force. Y'all know I'm in the Army, so I'm more than happy to check out this company by someone who's also in the military, and thankfully it appears like that's going to be a very easy thing to do. He has some confidence in this product. Everyone who's gotten their hands on this product so far has really enjoyed it, and I feel lucky that he's asked me to check it out myself. So that should be here Tuesday, so you can expect some videos comparing that to my Satan and probably my Ironheart, and just running through that amp itself. And he encouraged me to compare the Sabo to a couple of to those amps that I have. So like, oh man, that to me, of course, speaks to confidence in your product. And I think that's an awesome thing. So yeah, Sabo 50 videos will be coming up this week. He is also working on a super cool amp for me. So I have purchased an amp from James at Armored Amplification. So that will probably be arriving here sometime within the next couple of months or so, hopefully sooner. Believe it or not, the coronavirus has kind of jacked up the timeline of that amp getting here, but it'll be here soon enough, and I'd rather him just take his time and make sure everything's cool. So yeah, look forward to that. I also have bought a KSR Artemis that will be here within the next couple of months as well. The Artemis is the KSR model that I've seen the least of. I feel like nobody who's making content has an Artemis, so I figured maybe I should do that so I can show what that amp is all about. Also, my favorite mode on the series is called the Artemis Red channel. So I'm like, okay, I want an Artemis. So now that I have the Artemis and the Axe-Fx as rack units, those are the only rack gear that I have. I'm pretty sure at this point I should go ahead and invest in like a rack case. But that kind of plays into the idea of the fact that I'm about to move, and I'm hoping that where I go to next, I will have the ability to actually build a nice studio space. This is far from ideal. All of this is pretty bad, the lighting and everything. So it won't happen while I'm here, but when I move to my next place that I'm going to, I intend to greatly increase the quality of the audio and the visual of the stuff here. So yeah, I hope you guys stick with me through that. I think that is it. But yeah, once again, I really truly appreciate each and every one of you for being here on this channel, for watching these videos, for subscribing, commenting, interacting with me. Please, tell me what you guys want to see on the channel. I like all of the gear. I want to see probably a lot of the same stuff that you guys want to see. Oh, which reminds me, I almost forgot about it again. I actually also have a Mooer preamp live coming on the way. I was just about to purchase another one of their little mini preamp pedals, and I remembered about the preamp live. So those mini preamp pedals, like the Phoenix, which is right here, this is a digital pedal. So it's a little digital model of an Engel Fireball. So I was about to get the 5153 one and do some more videos with that, but I was like, wait a minute, the preamp live has all of them built in, plus some that you can't get individually. And because it's a digital product, they're all digital. I'm fairly confident that it's going to be pretty close to the actual mini pedals themselves. So I'm excited about that. And also, the preamp live has the ability to do tone capture. So I want to get a tone match of the Armored Amplification stuff, my Satan, all these amps that I have coming through here, and make those available to those of you, because I imagine a few of you are probably using the preamp live. If you are using the preamp live, please let me know, and if those tone captures are something that you'll be interested in. But yeah, that is definitely it. I really appreciate you guys' time as always. Have a good day.